If you're scrolling TikTok, watching others sell digital products, and you're still wondering what you're going to sell, and maybe you've even downloaded a bunch of freebies, watched a ton of videos, but still don't know where to start, well, in this video, I'll show you the top digital products for beginners and the easiest platforms to sell on, as well as how to make your first sale even if you have no audience. Hey, I'm Lorraine and I help first-time solopreneurs start making money online with simple, low-pressure strategies. So if you want to build income streams without burning out, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. The first set of easy to make digital products are ebooks and guides. These are fast to create using Google Docs or Canva, and they're perfect for sharing step-by-step systems and how-tos. And you don't even have to start from scratch with a lot of these. If you know a particular subject really well, you can get PLR products that you can then take as a base and then build out from there. As you can see, a quick search on Etsy will show you a tons of different books, ebooks that you could create and sell yourself. For instance, we've got a menopause toolkit, we've got the ultimate guide for solo female travelers, we have fast weight loss for coaches. And on Etsy, you could get a lot of these MR and PLR bundles, which means that you don't actually have to start from scratch when it comes to creating these books to sell to your audience. The next digital products that you could create are templates and trackers, and this can be Canva templates, Notion templates, Google Sheets templates. These are high demand on Etsy, especially when it comes to productivity, business, or lifestyle. And think budget planners, business dashboards, and content calendars. And again, this is another area where you can actually buy products as a base that you can then build on. So you can purchase PLR Notion templates that you can then use as a baseline to start designing and creating your own products. So you don't have to start building these out from scratch. The same is true of Google Sheets. You can purchase Google Sheets templates that you can then use to build out your own designs and templates for you to sell on places like Etsy. And you can create budget trackers, you can create productivity trackers, bookkeeping, habit trackers. There's an array of different types of Google Sheets that you can create and sell online. The third type of digital products that you can create and sell online are mini trainings and workshops. And think 30 to 90-minute Zoom or Loom videos. You don't need any fancy platforms, you just teach what you know. For example, teaching how to design your first digital product in an hour, if you know how to do that. So here we are on Gumroad, and you can see that you've got everything from the art of copywriting to poker to teaching art, videography, LinkedIn training, using Procreate. So there's a lot of different types of subjects. You've got homesteading here. So these are all just trainings that people have created. This is about anxiety. So just creating like a small little mini courses, workshops that you can then sell your knowledge and education to others. The most important thing when creating these digital products is for you not to overthink it. Focus on solving one small, clear problem that you know your audience has and that you know you can solve. So now you've got some idea of what kind of digital products you can sell. Where do you sell these online? So the best places to start with Etsy. So if you've got absolutely zero audience and you're just completely brand new, then Etsy is a good place to start because there's a marketplace ready for you, coming to you here, and you're going to learn the basics of running an online store, like SEO and product description and mock-ups. You're going to learn all those kind of basic things. The other alternatives are for you to host things on your own platform. So that means going to places like Gumroad and creating an account there, Payhip and creating the store there. You've got also Standstore and Beacon, which are two very similar kind of link in bio type stores where you can create and sell your products on there. So those are the places you can go to sell your. And as a complete beginner, a newbie, It's better to start with the marketplace for traffic because it has its own inbuilt traffic, and then grow your own store or create your own funnels later on. Okay, now let's talk about pricing. So for templates, you could sell templates for around $10 to $50. Ebooks you can do for around $7 to $47. Workshops normally go for around $27 and $97. And remember to keep it beginner friendly, but base everything on value. So think of it in terms of solving $100 problem with a $27 offer. And it's all about ensuring that the price matches the transformation and not necessarily the format of the product. So even though a template may go for a little bit less, depending on the transformation, you could sell templates for a lot more than $50 if you wanted to. The same goes for an ebook. You can sell ebooks for a lot more if you wanted to. If it was a massive transformation that you're providing within that book. But you also have to think about whether the container fits the transformation that you're trying to achieve. So can your ebook actually create a massive transformation that you can sell an ebook for like $100? It's probably not likely. But if you take that same content that you put in an ebook and create a workshop from it, and then maybe bundle that up with an ebook and some templates, then maybe you can sell that for $100. Now we've talked about the products, we've talked about where to sell them, we've talked about the pricing. Next, let's talk about the top niches that you can create those products within. So some of the top niches that people are wanting to buy products in are money and side hustles. So think things like the low energy budget tracker or a freelance starter pack. Health and wellness is another good niche. Think think in terms of products like meal prep trackers and 30-day self-care plans. Then you have personal development and productivity. Think in terms of morning routine dashboards and vision board templates. And creativity and hobbies, things like printable journaling prompts or scrapbook kits. The best thing to do is to choose a niche you can create from your own experience in. And that way it will be much more authentic. And when it comes to actually selling the product and marketing that product, you will have a much better baseline to develop a story that you can launch your product from. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about is how to start making sales with your digital products. The most important thing is to pick one product and one platform to focus on when you're first creating products. Now, if you're creating on, say, if you're going to create products for Etsy, then you may have to create a lot more products instead of just one product. Then I'd say suggest focusing on one niche or one problem that you're going to solve, and then create a lot of products around that problem that can solve that problem in different ways. And use your own story to market your products. So think about products you can say, here's what helped me do X, Y, and Z. And that way you can market from a much more authentic place. In terms of picking one platform, think about picking one social media platform that you are going to focus on nailing and building your audience there. So that could be Pinterest, it could be Instagram, it could be YouTube. But always remember that the most important platform where you always need to be building your audience is your email list. So right from the get-go, no matter what product you've decided to create, what platform you've decided to use to sell your products on, what platform you're using to market your products on, you should always know that you have to build your email list. It's your baseline. And think about your funnel, about building a mini funnel right from the start. And a mini funnel looks just like having a freebie, then that leads into your low ticket product, and then you have your back end email follow up to sell your other products that you'll create later on autopilot. And there you have it, my top 3 digital product ideas for beginners, as well as the best platforms to sell your digital product, how to price your digital product, what are the top niches to choose to create your digital product in, and how to start making your first sales with your digital products. Now, if you want a done for you checklist to get started creating digital products, you can check out my checklist below in the description. And if you want my step by step system to create and sell your first digital product in a weekend, check out my digital product toolkit, which is listed below also. And most importantly, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below.